I bet you didn't know there was a royal wedding today, and a historic one at that. But don't worry, I did. I watched the live stream of it, so I've got you covered. Let me start by introducing you guys to the king and his new queen of Busoga, a kingdom located in Uganda. This is King William Gabila Nediopi IV, Chawazinga of Busoga. And let me just make a disclaimer now. I watched the live stream and I heard these names pronounced like 500 times, so I believe I'm pronouncing them correctly, but if I mispronounce them, please kindly correct me in the comments. He is the fourth Chawazinga of Busoga and only 35 years old. And I gotta say, he looks like a snack. And this is his lucky and beautiful wife, Inhibantu, or queen consort, Jovia Mutesi. During the reception, she gave a speech where she shared that her studies led her to meeting the king and falling in love. The couple was married today at a ceremony at Christ Cathedral in Bugumbi, followed by a very large procession to the palace, where they then held a very lavish reception for over 2,000 guests. But let's get back to the ceremony real quick. As mentioned earlier, this wedding is pretty historic for the kingdom of Busoga, as it is the only royal wedding that the kingdom has seen since 1956. So it was very much a grand affair with lots to be celebrated. The bride wore 3 different dresses, starting with this very Kate Middleton, Grace Kelly-esque gown, and then changed into this gorgeous dress for the reception, followed by one final look. First of all, I love that she served us 3 different looks with 2 different tiaras. If you've been following me, you know I love a tiara moment. And I also love that all of these dresses are different. However, I feel like there are common characteristics kind of throughout them, which make them tie in really nicely together. And while I'm normally a ball gown or A-line girly, especially when it involves a long train like hers, I have to say, I think this gown, her second one, is actually my favorite out of the 3. First of all, fit to perfection. I just love the pearl details along with that cape sleeve. It's very much giving modern queen, and I love everything about it. Unfortunately, I literally have 0 designer information on any of these dresses. I've literally spent all day trying to find a designer, but I haven't been able to. So if any of you guys know, please put that information in the comments. But yeah, I just think she looks fabulous in all of them. Now I want to talk about this procession for a second because it was bananas. So they went from the cathedral to the palace in this procession, and the crowds were insane. Like everyone was literally running after their car, trying to see the king and queen and just celebrating this union. And honestly, as someone who is used to watching mostly the British and the European royals, like I couldn't imagine this happening with them. First of all, the security threat, number 1. Also, I just can't picture a bunch of people, especially the younger generation, running after King Charles, happy to see him. Sorry, I said what I said. I want to go back to the reception real quick because I forgot to show these little flower girls. Absolutely love their dress, so cute. And whoever her matron of honor was, slayed in both of her outfits. Again, the reception look, killed it. Both of these reception looks, absolutely love. I believe she's the bride's sister. Also, another thing I thought that was cute, which I'm guessing is tradition, is the bride and groom both served each other wine and then also cake. But not only that, they served it to the guests as well. This is the king's brother, and here they are serving it to more guests. Oh, and let me show you this cake because it was absolutely insane. And I love it. The decor throughout was also really beautiful, and I personally love the color choice of the flowers. Everything was white and light pink and lavender. Those are just my favorite colors, so I'm a little bit biased. Overall, I thought this wedding was absolutely fabulous. The couple is gorgeous. The dresses slayed, the tiaras perfection. And I'm just happy that I'm able to cover a royal wedding that's not the Europeans. Oh, and if you're watching this and you're like, wait, she didn't cover the Kingdom of Busoga in her Meet the Monarchy series. That's because in that series, I was covering countries that are monarchies. And Uganda is one of the perfect examples of a country that is not a monarchy, but still has royalty. A lot of African countries are like that, like Nigeria as well. And so I will be doing an entire series on African royalty later on, so we can get into how all of that works. Anyways, this video is getting a little bit long, but before I go, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. What look was your favorite? And make sure you follow along for more royal weddings.